Good midnight everyone, welcome back to your beloved Duck Chess Speedrun, a series about a random variant available on chess.com. And without any further ado, let's get into today's content. First opponent is a 1529, seems like a beginner, but trust me, this guy is no joke. d3, duck on d6. I have completely changed my opening foundation to slow openings to adapt with the variant. Not very testosterone, but very good for the game result. e5. Knight f3. Knight c6. g3. Knight f6. Bishop g5. Probably a bad decision though, now he can keep his duck on g2 and both my bishop and my king cannot be developed, but on the other hand I would be able to push my e-pawn. We'll see how it goes. He puts it on g2. c4 then. h6. Take knight c3. This is going to be a very long game. Castle. a3. Knight d4. Aha. Duck on c2 is a bit suspicious, but since he is dropping g2. Bishop g2 then. Queen e7. Knight d5. My knight has a lot of squares to go back to, we don't have to worry that it may get trapped for now. Queen c5. e3. Take c6. Knight c3. b5. Very aggressive. Okay, so this guy is about to make all the aggressive moves. And my position isn't very optimized yet for the pieces to defend themselves. I need to find a way to delay him a bit. There are two possible pawn pushes that are very dangerous, and since I only have one duck, I can only block one of them. So I guess knight to e4. My knight acts as a duck to block his e-pawn, and I'll use the duck to block his d-pawn. Queen e7. I'll lock down the position. Absolutely perfect, now my opponent can't even move. Bishop b7. Knight d6, switching position with the duck. What an absolutely disgusting outpost, even if he wants to take my knight, he's gonna have to spend 2 moves to bring his bishop back, just to see me switching my duck with my knight again. Rook b8. Castle. Bishop a6. b4. Completely locking down the queen side, now the entire board is locked down. Rook d8. Alright, I think it's time we can actually set our duck free. Pawn to e4. My e-pawn now replaced the duck on e4, I'll use the duck for some other useful squares. g6. Queen lift. King g7. Okay, now I guess he cannot make any progress in the center anymore, so the most obvious thing to see is he's gonna try pushing his h-pawn, which is absolutely fine as I actually don't want to make any progress myself. My knight is already too strong to ask for anything more. Gonna spend some moves to solidify my position first. Bishop g2. Rook h8. Queen e2. Would be very convenient if I could put my queen on e3. Very convenient. Queen e3. h4. Rook d1. Take rook h5. Okay, I don't know what this guy is scheming with his rook, but he should know that rooks are very bad in this variant, should not be spending too much time on them. Bishop f3. Other rook to h1. I'll also lift this rook. Rook takes h2. That blunders a rook. King takes h2. Duck on h7. Bishop g5. My duck is already busy defending my king, my queen has to retreat. Queen e6. I'll set my duck free, but since I actually don't have a better position for the duck, it can still stay there for a bit longer. queen h3 check. That blunders a queen. Literally the same way he blundered the rook. After that amazing opening and middle game, he is falling apart really quickly. Resignation. Normally I would feature more than one game per video. But since I'm actually very sick these days in real life, I can only play one game today. The video ends here. 100% win rate. Have a great day.